Today is Friday, and you can see I'm in my native attire. I usually like wearing native attires on Friday, right? So I have different attires over here for different days of the week to the office. So today we're looking at, I want us to look at a very important aspect of land acquisition, right? We're looking at leasehold versus freehold. What is leasehold and what is freehold, and which one should we be more concerned about? Now, naturally, right, in the Nigerian law, all land belongs to the government, according to the Constitution of I think, 1978. All land belongs to the government. So whatever land you have is actually on lease from the government. But aside that, there's another type of leasehold that I want you to be very concerned about. Now, it's communal leasehold. Now, when you buy a land, always look at the deed of assignment or the deed of conveyance. And usually on the first page, you should see it there, written boldly, leasehold, right? It's a leasehold land. That leasehold means that the original owners of the land, that's the original family that owns the land, leased the land to you. They did not sell it to you. I mean, they borrowed you the land to use for a particular period of time. Usually, that time is usually 99 years, right? 99 years. Now, when you want to buy a land, you calculate how many years is left from the day the land was leased to that particular point in time, so that you know how many years you have left to actually retain that land. Now, what happens after the lease has expired, right? What happens after the lease has expired? The people, the community that owns the land or the family that owns the land can actually come back and demand for the land, and you would have to give them the land because the land was not sold, it was leased. That's why it's always very important to do proper verification, get a good lawyer or get a good realtor to do proper verification, right? To make sure or to ascertain if the land is leased or freehold. And if it's leasehold, always ensure that you convert it to freehold. Now, when you convert it to freehold, it means that the land is now yours forever for life. You can go ahead and do your CFO or get government consent on that particular piece of land. Now, most people do not like buying a leasehold land. Why? Because sometimes it's complicated. A particular member of the family, maybe the grandchild of the person who did the leasehold, can come tomorrow and tell you that my father never wasn't in the right position to give this land out for lease, and you lease the land, right? So many people do not like actually not they do not like getting a leasehold property. But as a real estate consultant, what we actually do most times we do you find out if you can actually convert that leasehold to freehold. You look for the eldest person in that family that gave the land as a leasehold. You talk with the family. Sometimes they'll give you a particular amount to pay. Sometimes you pay as high as 20 million, 30 million. If you're lucky, you can see the ones that ask you for just 4, 5 million or 3 million naira. Pay the money, and the family heads you sign, and they'll give you that land for freehold. So the land becomes yours. So this is about freehold and leasehold, right? What you should know about freehold and leasehold. My name is Osage, the real estate consultant.